Hey everyone, Trinity here, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about everything that took place for me in 2025 that helped me to see professional dance differently, my dance training differently, and what caused me to look at myself in a different light as a professional dancer. Before we get into that, if you have not added your name to my email list, make sure you do so. You'll be getting all of the updates and all of the encouraging things you need for your dance training and the pursuit of your professional dance career. Also, if you've not perused my website, make sure you do that as well because there's some great dance resources there for you readily available. All right, now let's get into the video. This year was everything that I did not expect in the best way. Okay, so coming in hot, the first thing that helped just transform the way I see dance training, my dance career, and myself as an artist, also professional dance in general, is taking time to be restful in my body, restful in my mind, and just kind of get myself in a place where I understand that not everything has to be moving 24 hours in a day in order for you to be an efficient and impactful artist. You know, a lot of times we can see and hear the rhetoric that is on social media, or maybe just dancers that we know of, or maybe our coworkers, and we feel like we always have to chase something that we feel like is not in our possession. Now, I'm not saying as artists we do not strive to become better, but there's a difference between wanting to become better for yourself and wanting to become better and strive to attain something because you see something in someone else and somehow that makes you think you have many deficiencies. Okay. When I took time to rest, as I took time to rest and really listen to my body, I think this year is the first time I grabbed a hold of the fact that our bodies are wonderfully complex. It knows how to regenerate itself. It knows how to relax itself. And it even knows when we're sort of in an uproar, even though on the outside we can be telling ourselves a different story and telling others a different story. Taking time to relax and Woosah honestly gave me much greater clarity that I did not have before in the best way. The second thing that impacted all of those things I mentioned earlier is getting a new ballet coach. Working with Eric Conrad has been the most unexpected but the most impactful thing that has ever happened for me. I think not only was I not expecting everything that happened as I got to know Eric, as I started working with him, and then also joining his group classes and even doing private lessons, I think, I guess I didn't have any expectations, and that just makes it even more incredible that he has had such a great impact on my intellect as a dancer, my ability to stop, pause, not be so quick to get, but allow my body to take in information and to be courageous in taking in that information because I can do it. Eric is actually the first person, the first ballet teacher, ballet coach to really connect the dots for me as it relates to my actual physical body and the craft of classical ballet. He is just such an amazing visionary. He is definitely brilliant when it comes to the craft, the work of ballet and dancing bodies. He is very particular. He is very knowledgeable, but at the same time, he's also very chill. And so any of the old things that I had in my mind, or, the times that I would just battle with, oh my gosh, am I going to be good enough? Is this good enough? Am I getting better? He literally has such a unique skill set, such an incredible gift to strip all of the doubt and just get you in the work. And that's something that is really incredible to me, because I'm always telling dancers, listen, all that other stuff is just noise, quite literally. When you strip everything down and you get to the work, this is what will sustain you as an artist. This is what will continue to feed you. And I could not be more grateful for Eric. He is just the best thing in ballet, according to me. I'm one person, but he is amazing. I love him very much, and everyone needs to experience the greatness, the genius, the coaching of Eric Conrad. The third thing that surprisingly helped give me a different outlook, all of these are positive, by the way, is reading The Swans of Harlem. That book, if you've seen any of my other videos, I've been just kind of diving into that, and it has opened up a brand new world for me. And it's important to note that this brand new world that I'm speaking of, most definitely intellectually, it is also connected to things and ideas, passions, thoughts that I've had since I was an undergrad as a dance major. So I just think it's so beautiful how, as time goes on, passions, understandings, acumen can bloom as you water them. And I don't know, it's just like, I'm telling you, this year was just it was not on my bingo card, like the girls say. It really, really was not. But that book it just opened my eyes so much. I cannot even put all of it into words here in this video. Another unexpected addition to my 2025 dance outlook, dance artist thing was being bullied on the internet. We love being bullied on the internet, okay? Listen, this is what I have to say about that. It truly, truly helped to transform me as an artist, and even transform my work ethic, how I see myself, calling myself what I actually am, and not feeling like I have to be anything other than what God created me to be and who I'm blooming into, and just, leaning into that. I got called everything under the sun. I mean, here are a few, Karen, bigot, this phobe, that phobe. It was just, out of this world. One thing it helps me to lean in on is that if the things I would say, if the questions I would ask were completely irrelevant to this umbrella, to this world of professional dance and even pre-professional training, would it cause such an uproar? Would it cause literally hundreds of comments to be directed toward me? And, would it cause people to come over to my Instagram and just literally bully me? Would it cause people to seek out my Substack just to re-bully me? You know what I mean? It was not offensive to me, but it gave me some stripes, and it just encouraged me in a manner in which causes me to think about this news set that I saw maybe last year or so. And the person who was running the interview was talking to Phyllis Hyman and to Judith Jamison and to Hinton Battle. It was just so lovely watching them just get ready for the show, Broadway show that was coming out. And they just looked so strong, and they were just so sure of themselves. And then I even think about hearing that strong voice of Alvin Ailey over on this documentary that I watched. And then I think about the things that I've been reading about Arthur Mitchell, and then just even going back and seeing some of those times that were expressly written in the book Swans of Harlem. And I'm thinking to myself, here I am putting these things together, they were audacious. There were things that they did, for example, that, some people had ideas about, or some people to this day can hear some of their strong beliefs and kind of, oh, really? Or is there a way for us to mature from that thought? Or is there a way for us to kind of curve? But the crux of it is, these people, and there are more, but these people that I named were so audacious in their own way, in different ways. And so the whole bullying on the internet thing, it's always nice to kind of see that, because I put those things together. This year, surprisingly, brought days where I was able to just go to more than a few different studios and just bask in the beauty of one of the most sacred and amazing places on earth, that is the dance studio. Being able to automatically feel the passion that arises in myself and see the endless possibilities of steps and artistic depth and growth and maturity. It just did so much for me, and I'm telling you, made me just the most grateful, the most excited, and it's definitely, along with everything else I listed, is in my artist bag, okay? Never letting it go. And then we have a moment that was truly special for me. I got to spend some time with my very first dance mentor, whom I've not seen since I was in high school, training at her studio as an apprentice dancer and getting ready to go into undergrad. It was so amazing seeing her, you know, even just from the first moment she opened the door. It's like I was automatically inundated with all of the vibes of what I like to affectionately call old school dance, because I was old school dance raised. She was one of my very first dance teachers. And, you know, just seeing the pure essence of that throwback dance, like strength, beauty, understanding, maturity, depth, it just really hit me. And we had some great conversations, some of which I may publicize on the internet for every other dancer who is just dedicated to this craft and this work, and, you know, just expanding in that way and even building on great legacies, you know, for them to glean from that. So I may post those things, but it was so inspiring speaking with her. It was so inspiring sitting down and just even catching gems that were completely new to me. Even getting a fresh understanding of things that she had told us while she was teaching us, or while we were rehearsing in the studio on stage or whatnot, and being able to digest those things as the artist I am now, as Trinity now, it was just unmatched. I wouldn't have traded those hours for the world. And that was something that it fueled me even more. Guess what? We are quickly moving into year 2026. And because I suspect that you would like to become a visible, valuable dance artist, and one who has longevity, not only in your mindset, but in your actual career, make sure you stay connected with me here and on all my other platforms. You can check out my links at the top of this YouTube page. And until next time, happy dancing and Happy New Year.